Hey everyone, welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel. Oh yeah, Zero Dark 30. Does it get any darker than this? Dark evening, dark times. Yeah, it's the Prepared Minds Zero Dark 30 blasting out of the bunker, heading out into the world to take a look around. Folks, there are harsh rules for thee, but none for those whose party starts with D. I feel like Dr. Seuss in these dark times. Oh, by the way, this video is pure satire. None of it's to be taken seriously at any time by anyone. It's just one big fat joke. All right, well, what am I talking about? Harsh rules for thee. Well, Merrick Garland, the Attorney General of the United States, has the cojones to come out publicly and state there are not two sets of rules for Democrats and Republicans. He's defending his treatment of the Joe Biden secret document case. I don't think there could ever be a more clear-cut, in-your-face example of exactly what he's denying. Just a couple of months ago, not a couple of years ago or a couple of presidential administrations ago. It's literally months, a couple of months, right? The average person isn't confused by this. They can see it. They can see it. President Trump is accused of having secret documents. So they raid his property. Now, what's the difference between a search and a raid? Well, I think the difference is whether or not it's your house or your neighbor's house. Right? If it's your neighbor's house, it's a search. If it's your house, it's a fucking raid. Anyways, let's get back to the point at hand. Trump's house was raided. Armed FBI agents. That's right, armed. Machine guns, submachine guns. Weapons everywhere. And there's an American flag on the back of a car. Lots of those these days. People are pissed off at what's going on. Now, they raid Trump's place. Guns ablazing, if need be. Fortunately, no one was shot. And they found some documents, and Trump said those are declassified. And guess what, folks? Oh, yeah, they were declassified. How do we know that? Because Trump has not been prosecuted, he has not been arrested, he has not been maligned by the press any further. Joe Biden, on the other hand, just a couple months later, no FBI, no guns, no compound seizure. None of the things that happened to Trump happened. Instead, we find out that, well, there's documents at an office. Top secret, classified, eyes only. And then we find out there's more of those at his home. And then we find out they're at a residence that Hunter lives at. He's storing secret documents where his son lives, one of the most incomprehensibly irresponsible morons on the planet, who films himself dealing drugs and taking drugs and having sex with hookers. Films himself doing that. Has emails to his dad implicating him in money laundering, bribery, extortion, and just pure corruption. All of that going on, folks. Hunter Biden takes this laptop to a computer guy, drops it off, and refuses to pay for it or go back and pick it up. And so the guy looks into it and goes, holy cow, right? And the FBI does nothing with it. First off, they deny it's real. They sit on it through the election. And we learn how many days, we can even say years later, and continue to find information coming off that laptop. There's even pictures of boxes of secret documents on the kitchen table that say secret on Hunter's laptop. Unbelievable. And then they find, let's see, more documents in the garage behind the old Corvette. Okay, now we're really getting somewhere, aren't we? It's completely unbelievable. And then Merrick Garland, right, says, oh, we left it up to the lawyers to go take a look at this stuff and figure out what the heck it is. Lawyers. We're gonna put secret documents and trust that national secrets in the hands of lawyers, and we weren't even told or assured that they're allowed to see such things, that they can handle such documents, that their clearance, right, is good enough. Right? And it's ridiculous, folks. The top secret stuff. I mean, what are you gonna do with it? Who are you gonna, what are you gonna do with it? Well, they still have these rules in place just in case you were able to know what to do with the secret document. Right? We must protect the nation at all costs, except when it comes to Joe Biden. And so Merrick Garland comes out and says, yeah, we don't treat Democrats and Republicans any different. And I thought about that. And I thought about that. And I thought about that. What a blatant lie. Bold, in your face, crock of shit, sack of shit story. But maybe he's telling his truth. His truth. There aren't two sets of rules for Republicans and Democrats. Well, of course not. There's nothing on the books. There's no different set of rules for Democrats and Republicans. He's telling the truth. There truly aren't. The application of the laws and the rules, now that's something completely different. But even then, could Merrick Garland say, oh, no, we equally apply everything to Republicans and Democrats? And you're probably thinking, John, how can you say that? How do you come to that conclusion that he thinks he's telling the truth when he says that? Well, because it's not about parties. Not with the uniparty, not with so many rhinos out there. We've learned that the Republican Party is loaded with sellouts and half-wit Republicans who are there posing as Republicans. Some of them even just full-fledged Democrats posing as Republicans. And the Republicans that are there are weak. So it's not really a set of rules for Republicans and rules for Democrats. It's rules for the powerful people, and those rules, they're special. Right? How important are you? How powerful are you? Right? How much have you helped the system? And the system is the replacement government structure for the Constitution. The people that treat the government, the U.S. government, like it's a plaything. Right? So it's the powerful and the nots. It's the powerful elite players and a set of rules that is applied very strictly to patriots. And I think that's the difference. It's not about Republicans and Democrats. It's about patriotism. The rules are applied and used and enforced against patriots. Now, January 6th patriots, they hate Trump. Whether or not you believe Trump is the good guy or not, whether or not you think Trump is all the way on one side or not, whatever you think of Trump, he's certainly treated differently, no doubt. Right? Americans love Trump, and the Democrats hate him. So rules for the patriots are applied. And I'll take this one step further. Not only are the rules applied against patriots, they even make up shit. Again, the January 6th protesters, they had false charges, and they had kangaroo court, star chamber court, just like they did back in 1776, where they can't get a fair trial. Discovery is denied. Legal representation, not a chance. Lying, cheating, stealing, withholding evidence, by the government across the board. Yeah, there's rules for thee, but not for the mighty. I hope you're prepared, folks, because this is not going to get better. Just because we caught them, we can't go, aha, aha, we caught you, and have that suffice. No, that won't make a bit of fucking difference. Won't make a bit of difference, not a lick of difference. It's going to take something a little more dramatic than that to fix our problems. Folks, chance favors the prepared mind. Is yours. Semper Fi, Godspeed.